Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel All About Her. I am Anpreet and in today's video I am going to talk about 10 books which I will read in 2024. So without wasting any further time, let's dive into the video. So the first book which I have already started reading is this Ikagai. Actually, the book is about a Japanese secret to live a long and a happy life. I have already read 45 to 46 pages of this book, and in those pages, I read that how we can live a longer life. Actually, the book talks about the certain kind of a food or the portion of the food we should have in order to live a longer life, and the book also talks about the exercise we can do in order to live a longer life. And the book is also talks about the kind of stress we should have in our life. Actually, the book states about two kinds of stress, the positive stress and the negative stress. So I found this book very interesting, so definitely I am going to read it fully. So the next one is this Little Women by Lauza May Alcott, and the story of the book is about four sisters and their mother and their father who is serving as a chaplain in the Civil War. So in the book, this family recently lost their fortune. So the story of the book revolves around their struggle in order to survive in their lives. And the other one is their play the Duchess of Mimi by John Webster. Actually, I wanted to read this book from very long time. Actually, in our masters, when I was pursuing my masters, the abstract from this play was prescribed in our syllabus, and at that time I found that abstract very interesting, and I wanted to read the whole play. So because of some reasons I didn't get the chance to read, but now I got this book and I am definitely going to give it a try. So the next one is this Joseph Andrews and Shamila by Henry Fielding. I know nothing about this book. I have no idea about the characters of the book. I have no idea about the story of the book. I have no idea about the theme of the book, about the plot of the book. But I will definitely give all the ideas in the end of the year when I will make a video about the reviews of all the books which I read. So the next one is this Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. I have no idea that I am pronouncing the name right or wrong, so sorry about that. Actually, I have read 2 to 3 chapters of the book, so I have knowledge about the storyline of the book, that what is going to be there in the book. The story revolves around the Clara, who is a solar powered artificial friend. So I'm not going to reveal the whole story. I don't want to destroy your pleasure of reading, so you can definitely try it yourself if you want. So the next is this Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Again, sorry for the pronunciation about the name. Actually, I went to the bookstore and I was searching for some books, and I came across this book. And when I started surveying the book, I opened the first chapter, and there is a quote in this book. Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, he told me, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had the advantages that you have had. So, this quote attracted me a lot over there. So, without wasting any time or without giving a second thought, I got this book, and I am going to read this book in this year, and definitely I will discuss it with you. And the next one is this 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. And again, I have no idea about this book. I don't know anything about this book. I have no idea about the storyline, about the theme, about the characters, about the plot. Actually, I was watching a video of Shashi Tharoor, and in one of his book recommendation video, he mentioned about this book that we should definitely give a try to this book. And the other book which I will read in this year is this, The Politics by Aristotle. And in this book he talks about the good government and the bad government. And apart from this, I know nothing about the book, so that is the reason I want to read it in this year. Actually, I know a lot about Aristotle because as I'm a student of literature, I know uh, the history of English literature, so it is mentioned there. So I read about Aristotle there, but I have no idea about this book, so that is the reason I'm going to read this one. And the other one is by Plato, the Republic. Actually, Plato is also associated or related to Aristotle, as it is said that he's a mentor of Aristotle. So that is the reason that they both are related to each other. And if I'm reading Aristotle, why not to read Plato also? So this book, The Republic, actually based upon the dialogues of Plato. And this book talks about the ideal state. And according to Plato, I guess uh, there should be three classes in the ideal state: the rulers, and the producers, I guess, or the guardians. And in this book, he also talks about the quarrel between poetry and the philosophy. And he also talks about the influence of the art upon the mind. So this is actually the brief introduction or the overview of the book. And last but not the least is this Chasing Dreams by Suzanne Lewis. Actually, again, I don't know that what kind of a book is this, but I went to the book fair and I saw this book over there, and I just bought it. And these are some of the books which I will read in 2024, and I promise you that after reading all these books, I will make a review video about all these books in the end of the year. So I think that this video is helpful for you also if you are a book lover just like me. So if you liked the content which I have shared, please subscribe my channel because it's free. So we are going to meet again in the next video. So until then, bye bye, take care, thank you.